In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you as a complete beginner can make money with SMMA, social media marketing agency, from day one. In this video, I'm going to be walking you step by step through 3 methods that you can use depending on where you're currently at in your journey to ensure that you can be profitable with social media marketing agency right from the start. And the reason why I wanted to create this video is because I see so many people just beat around the bush and invest their time and energy into things that are not really going to move the needle forward with their social media marketing agency, hence massively delaying the moment where they get paid. And to an extent, this is what happened to me when I started my agency, because I didn't have a video just like this that I could watch and apply the strategies to start making money with my agency right from the start. So I'm very excited for this video, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first scenario assumes that you already have a bit of knowledge on the digital marketing sphere. You already have a pretty good understanding of Facebook ads or Snapchat ads or whatever you're offering to businesses. Maybe before starting your agency, you've been a media buyer or a freelancer contractor offering your services to businesses, or maybe you've been in the space for long enough to understand the service, how it works, and how you can use it to make your clients money. If this is the case, what you want to do is you want to lead with value. When I understood this, it completely changed everything for me. It's really funny how it works, but when we start, we're tempted to think that, oh, they're always going to ask for testimonials or case studies. And maybe if you've already had a call with a prospect, they've asked you this question, right? They've asked for testimonials, they've asked for case studies. The funny thing is they only ask for case studies if you haven't really asserted enough confidence in your service and what you can actually help them achieve. That's actually the only reason why they ask for testimonials, simply because you haven't built enough trust. Now, one great way of building trust is conveying that you really know what you're doing and the type of benefits that they can see from your service. You really want to go into this call with a mindset of giving as much value, as much information, as many practical strategies as you can possibly give. You should treat this call almost as a consultation. Give as much as you possibly can away. Do not hold anything back. It's funny to even think about it because I definitely thought this when I started, but a lot of people think that if you just give a lot of information on the first call and you completely give it away for free, they're gonna just take that information and leave and run with it and apply it themselves. The funny thing is, ideas are not very valuable. The execution is. It's execution. Even if you give them incredible ideas, they're not going to be able to execute and apply them. However, there's a ton of value in you giving those ideas because it instantly tells them that, hey, number one, this person is in abundance, they're not really holding anything back. And number two, this person really understands what they're doing. So to wrap this point up, do not hold any value. Do not hold back on giving as much value as you possibly can. They're not just going to run away with it. And if they do, that's completely fine because they weren't the right client in the first place. And as long as you match that with a bit of sales psychology, leading with value is a great way of closing prospects on a meeting. So that's the first way you can make money with SMMA as a beginner. Now to the second point. Second way of making money as a beginner is dropping a massive thumbs up, because that helps me get my content out to a lot more people. And that way I can keep creating videos for you guys to just consume, apply for your agency, and potentially take things up level. So go ahead and smash the like button. And now onto the second point. Now, the second point is what I call the test phase. And this is a great tool to use when they're bought into you, right? They don't really ask for case studies or testimonials. They don't really need that reassurance. The only thing that's stopping from jumping on with you is potentially they've been burnt by another agency in the past. So maybe they just don't quite know how the relationship is going to work, or maybe they're just scared to commit with an agency for a bunch of months. And so this test phase is a completely irresistible offer, an offer that they can't really say no to, and that just completely shatters so many limiting beliefs and so many just roadblocks that are preventing them from jumping on and becoming a client of yours. And so the way it works is we've got either a 6 or 8 week trial test period, okay? Trial period. Now, this is not free, it is paid, right? But the price of this is pretty irresistible. And the way I recommend you guys price this is if you have a contractor or team members in your team carrying out the service, which I really recommend you do, you want to make sure that you obviously cover those expenses so you break even. It's not a cost to you taking on the client. And if you want, you can add a 40 or even 50% on top of the break even amount. So calculate that whatever it is, that is the price of your test phase. Now, what is this test phase for? Now, number one is for the client to see whether you can get them results. They should, by the way, know that they're not going to be seeing incredible returns on this 6 or 8 week period, right? They should see returns, they should see growth, and ideally profit, but they should not expect this insane exponential growth. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is the customer satisfaction. Just how amazing is your customer experience? Do they get along with your team? How do you communicate, etc., etc. So that's on the client side. And for us, the reason why I love a test phase is because number one, you can get a lot of volume through the door. So that will teach you a ton as a beginner agency owner. You will not only make money, but you will get a lot of experience that is going to build you up as a digital marketer, that's going to build you up as an agency owner, which is going to allow you to sign bigger clients later down the line. The second thing is it allows us to cut the losers. And what I mean by this is If you haven't been able to get them any returns during this 6 to 8 week period, then chances are you're not really going to be able to get them incredible returns over 3 months or 6 months. And so that way you can discontinue that relationship, and it's not going to really cost you a lot of drama. It's not really going to cost you a hit to the reputation because you can't get them results. And all in all, it's just going to be a better experience, because then you can focus on the ones that you can get incredible results for. Your reputation increases, right? You're much happier working with these clients, and also you get paid good amounts. The other reason why I love this test phase is because it really forces you to be on your A game from day one. I see so many agencies who sign their clients for 3-month minimum or a 6-month minimum, and since they have that minimum, they're not really forced to be on their A game from day one. And so by forcing yourself to be on your A game from day one, your agency is going to become much more robust. It's going to become much more quality than a lot of agencies out there. And if you do sign some clients for 3 months minimum, you are going to be much more on your A game than other agencies who are used to being just very, very slow and sloppy at the start of the partnership. The final thing that I will say on this test phase is that at the end of the 6 or 8 week period, you will obviously renegotiate the fee and potentially add a performance-driven incentive, maybe a percentage of ad profit or a percentage of ROAS. And you should definitely set that expectation right from the start. You should definitely tell them, hey, at the end of the 6 weeks, if results are great and the partnership has gone amazingly well, right, which I'm sure it will, we're going to go ahead and renegotiate our fee. So that's the second way a beginner can make money with their social media marketing agency from day one. And now onto the final point. The third and final way of making money as a beginner from day one with your social media marketing agency is leveraging your team members. This is a great method to use when they're fully bought into you. They're all good on that front, right? But the only problem they have is that you don't have much experience. And so what you want to do then is you want to go ahead and leverage your contractors' case studies, testimonials, or experience. Obviously, you should get permission from your contractor before you do that. But what you should do is you should be very upfront with the prospect. You can tell them, hey, I don't currently have any experience running ads, but that is why I hired Lauren, right? And Lauren has been running ads for the past 10 years. She's gone ahead and managed 1 million plus in ad spend over her 10 years. She's worked with some of the biggest tech clients in the space, etc., etc. So you want to go ahead and hype up Lauren, make them understand that you are not going to be running the Facebook ads yourself, right? And thank God you're not, because you've got a team in place that does that for them. And so what is your value? Well, your value is creating an incredible client experience, client ecosystem, which you can show them, etc., etc., right? So you really want to make them understand and be completely upfront about the fact that, hey, I'm not going to be running your Facebook ads. And that is why my personal experience on that space regarding that service is actually really unimportant. And so that is the third method that I recommend you guys use if you want to make money with your social media marketing agency from day one. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a big thumbs up. It's completely free to do so, and I really, really appreciate it. Also, leave down below in the comments any questions you may have on this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, there's so much content coming out on entrepreneurship and a 360 approach to social media marketing agency with a specific focus on e-commerce, sales, and outreach. And so if you don't want to miss any of that, I go ahead and invite you to just destroy that subscribe button. And the final thing is, if you haven't checked out my free masterclass on how to sign and keep 4-figure SMMA clients, it's completely free. There's no sale at the end of it. And people have been taking the strategy scripts that I give you in that masterclass, implementing them and getting incredible results. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link in the description. And as always, guys, hope everything's going well in your journey, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.